Fresh like I just got a contract.
Last year fans, you
Fresh
guys,
like I just got
last year
a
fans, you guys spent a lot of time on my ass. You was on my ass. You was bothering me. You was calling me a hater. You was saying I don't like LeBron. You was saying this. You was saying that. Never ever had anything against LeBron. Never ever had anything against the Lakers. I just honestly did not believe in their roster. In the same way Dame Lillard said, it was easy. And it was still hard for them to win it. And I'm not saying that it was hard for them to win it, but it was still a lot.
Dame said it was hard.
No, he didn't. He said it was easy.
He literally said that made it the hardest championship because he literally said because everybody there was no travel, everybody could get. Look at the text. What a tweet.
No, did you see the video?
What video?
It's a video of him talking, and he was like, "Yeah, man, it was easy. Like I got to wake up every day and play basketball."
Yeah, but also
then guess what? He went back and clarified it. So
but
what
listen,
you said originally is what I'm riding with.
Yeah, but that being easy means it's the hardest championship because again, everybody it was easy. You didn't have to travel anywhere. It wasn't hard. It wasn't the same grind it normally was. It was easy. So if everybody else thinks it's easy, it's harder for you to win on the basketball court. That's what he was saying.
Did you watch the clip of him talking?
Yeah, I seen the clip.
Joe. You saw the whole clip?
Yes, I seen the clip.
That's not what he was saying, but I feel.
That's what he was saying.
You're lying.
To play the game, it was easy.
You're lying. He backtracked on Twitter.
No.
He did.
To play the game, it was easy. But at the same time, that makes it harder to win because everybody is going through the same conditions, but usually it's not like that. That's what he was saying.
Oh, shit, my bad.
That's what he was saying.
You tweaking in here? Stop.
That's what he was saying.
You gotta stop, G.
That's what he was saying.
You gotta stop. It was easy. It was easy. Dame just didn't have a good. He just went LeBron James, and neither was Yusef Nurkic, Anthony Davis, clearly. But the LA Lakers, man, I think that they have a great chance to repeat. I look at a lot of what they do, and I think that they can still replicate that style. And honestly, I was a main person this season that was literally saying, "Hey, I didn't believe in it. Run it back." Now, I know it might be a lot more footage on them, but you can't run that much footage against Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Like, it just depends on what they do. I do like their additions. I think Dennis Schroeder was a very, very good addition. I think Montrezl Harrell was a very, very good addition. I think that they won free agency this year as opposed to last year when they lost it. So imagine what they can do when they win free agency, when they lost it last year because they didn't sign anybody. So if I'm a Lakers fan, you should be excited, but you should also be scared because everything seems to be lined up perfectly. And usually when it's lined up perfectly, it doesn't work out that way. And a lot of teams have trouble getting back. So, I mean, I know LeBron is a vet, but what if, they have trouble getting back? Or what if the Lakers just struggle out the gate and they aren't as good because people just were actually able to see them and scout for them a little bit better? I also think that Dwight not being there is kind of a huge miss for them because they don't have any defense coming off the bench. And if Pau Gasol is starting to offset Montrezl Harrell's lack of defensive prowess, then it's still going to hurt you in the long run. Pau Gasol talking about he want to come back. Stay your old ass at home, G. Take care of Kobe's kids. We love you. Thank you for your contribution to the game. Shout out to you, Pau. We love you. You're a good man. But stay at home, G. You're 40. It was damn near time to retire when you faked went up to Milwaukee to get a check. When you ski masked up in Milwaukee.
He went to Milwaukee?
Yes, he been on a ski mask spree all over the U.S. He started in Chicago.
Dude, that's wild. He has the best years in Chicago. Don't do that. And
what did we get out of it? Nothing.
He was hurt.
A goose egg.
He was hurt.
A goose egg.
He was hurt.
So then how he have his best years if he was hurt?
No, literally. Remember.
How did he have his best years?
Literally, remember the series that Braun hit that shot? Remember, he got hurt that series. In 14-15. Pau got hurt that series and couldn't play the rest of the series.
If guess what? The best ability is availability.
I'm not lying.
He wasn't available.
He wasn't, but he averaged, I think, 18 and 12 that year. I think it was 18 and 11, something like that. One of his better seasons. As far as the Lakers go, yeah, I still think they had to be the favorite to repeat. Obviously, you look at the guys they have coming back. Obviously, LeBron's a year older, so maybe he takes a slight step back. But at the same time, I think AD can still take 2 steps up. And like I've said all summer, with a short summer or whatever you want to call it that we've had.
It ain't no summer, all fall.
All fall, like I said, I can only imagine the confidence, that playing last season gives you. Making big shots, showing up in the finals, winning a championship. I can imagine the confidence that gives a young player like AD, especially like his voice also as well in the locker room. You have a lot of new guys. But last year you had a much more, I think, veteran-led team.
I don't think nobody care about that man's voice in the locker room. They all there to stare at LeBron.
I mean, yeah, but still.
And also, somebody said Pau made second team All-NBA his second season in Chicago. What did they do? Nothing.
They lost.
Still a ski mask. And he
hurt.
was still making like $25 million a year.
Deserved it.
Ski mask.
He deserved it.
He didn't. Ski mask.
Deserved it.
Ski mask.
But anyway.
He could have did the same thing for 15 a year. Ski mask.
No, he couldn't. But anyway, I think like it that whole situation last year and happened the way it happened helped AD. Also, even listening to LeBron's road tripping and just the one thing that worries me is AD's body. He said like, yo, his heel was black and blue and things like that. And that's why he thought that like he had a really bad injury because he saw him fall out and knowing that, you know, when he fell out on the baseline.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, it took him a little bit longer to get up than what he usually takes him. He was like, yo, like, I can't have AD go down. Like, I mean, I didn't carry a lot, but that's AD, bro. I can't carry all this. Basically what he said on the podcast.
He said AD's heel was black and purple.
Yeah.
But they better hope that heel hold up.
So that's the thing.
And also, if you AD, you did the right thing.
What
did I tell you? When you was arguing me that he should take a 1-1 and all this shit, I said, no, in this market, take the money. And you was like, yeah, but flexibility and Giannis. I'm like, no, take the money in this market because it won't be there. And if the money ain't there and you sign that contract and they say they owe you that money, they got to negotiate with you to give you less money. And then you negotiate to keep that money.
Fair.
And you got Rich Paul and all of these guys that are apparently looking out for their players over looking out for these teams over, you know what I mean? Like they're looking out for their collective of players, including putting them on the same team more so than they are over the team. So if that's the scenario, then sign the contract, take the money now, don't take chances. But that's also why Giannis is not going to sign that tender for him to stay in Milwaukee, and he's going to take that deal and he's going to leave because even if, let's say, Giannis goes out and blows his knee out this year, who not giving Giannis a max? We just saw Kevin Durant getting an Achilles. If Giannis blow his knee out this year and the Chicago Bulls don't offer him a max, somebody need to go and make this man Jerry Reinsdorf sell his team. If you the Oklahoma City Thunder and you ain't saying, hey, Giannis, you want a max? You're tripping. Everybody and their mom. Then you think the Knicks, when the Knicks with Giannis fresh off blowing his knee out sounds like a very Knick thing to do. They got a max lined up for him. So if I'm Giannis, I'm looking for long-term security with my next contract, not this contract. That's why he not re-upping. And that's also why he said it ain't championship or bust, because he know he don't want to stay there. So, it ain't championship or bust for me. LeBron didn't win his first championship until he was, 26, 27? I'm 26, 27. I'm in a place in which I done won MVP. I done even better. I done everything I can do individually. Now for me, it's about winning a team accomplishment, but the team accomplishment is bigger than me. So if it's gonna be a team, I gotta go out and get better. What have we seen him in them Instagram workouts? All jumpers. I ain't seen no dunks. I done seen all jumpers, step backs, moving to the side, moving to the left, moving off the dribble, catching and shooting. All of that stuff is stuff he needs to get better at. So that's what I'm looking for him to do. No, the team need to get better. He wanted Bogdanovich. They didn't get Bogdanovich. So, yeah, it ain't no championship or bust year. The guys I wanted ain't here. So, if we don't win, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm going to go play with LeBron and AD and my little brothers. Now. It's impossible? It ain't impossible. Nothing's impossible.
Fair.
As Mike Tyson said, nothing's impossible until you try it. God, you just have to try it. I just try everything.
He's not lying. That actually stuck with me for a very long time. But as far as the Lakers go, one thing I do think that will hurt them is Rondo, man. Like, I don't think, and for every Lakers, we got Schroeder. I'm like, that's cool, G. But you can't literally look at the game of basketball and think that, no offense to Schroeder, but you think that Schroeder has the same basketball mind as Rondo. I'm sorry, you just can't. And yeah, Schroeder may be able to score a little bit better, but when it comes to Rondo, there's so many things on the court that I don't even think can be quantified by a stat sheet. Again, I see one of the biggest, I've said that 1,000 times, one of the biggest plays for the Lakers in the playoffs was when Rondo took the charge on Russ in Game 2. They reviewed it. He got called for his fifth foul. And then after that, they made sure they got Russ in the switch every play. And Russ, being who Russ is not going to think, well, if I foul out, it's better for my team. He's going to try to play defense and just let people go by him because he want to stay on the court. And I think that's what switched that game, flipped that game, because that's when they had their run. They kept going at Russ, and then the series never looked back.
Yeah, but you're talking about a second-round series, though. They will be okay. You have LeBron James.
Yeah, I feel you, but even still, even just Rondo sitting there watching film with you and things that Rondo's basketball mind, something I don't think can be, replaced. And again, maybe they got so much better offensively and things like that it won't matter.
They don't care about Rondo, bro.
And they look again. Like I'm saying, maybe they got
the same team from last year.
And
That's
listen,
the point.
and listen, maybe they got so much better that it won't matter.
You think LeBron can unlock Boobie Gibson, according to y'all, but he can't unlock Dennis Schroeder? He can make Kyrie Irving better. He can make fucking
Kyrie's still hard without.
Actually, what's the last player LeBron made better?
Caruso. What does that mean? I don't know what that face means. What does that face mean? Nah, if you look at their net rating, apparently LeBron and Caruso's net rating were the highest in the league. So Alex Caruso. That's a lot.
Before that, who the last player he made better?
Trying to think about the Cleveland JR. Except for when he forgot.
JR won 6 Man of the Year before LeBron.
Yeah,
and
but they traded him for
points,
nothing.
And average more points. So
yeah,
what?
but hold on, wait to trade him for nothing.
Points. So what?
Trishan.
Double T was young. He was still gonna be good.
Do we know that?
Double T.
We don't know that.
Double T.
We
Double
don't
T.
know that.
Double T is Double T. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. Okay, that's
don't know
fine.
that.
How many years ago was that?
It's 2.
2 years ago, he made Tristan better.
Yeah. JaVale.
All right, bro. Like I told y'all, LeBron don't make nobody better. Literally, I said this before. LeBron don't make nobody better. The last person he made better was Boobie Gibson. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Actually, that's gonna be the day. Actually, that's gonna be the name of this. The last player LeBron made better was Alex Caruso. Dead ass.
That was last year.
That's it though.
I could name more people.
In the last decade, who LeBron made? Actually, in the last 5 years. Actually, this is what we're going to do. The last 5 years, LeBron only made Caruso better. Who else he made better?
Kyrie.
No, he didn't. He didn't make Kyrie better.
All right.
That's why Kyrie didn't like playing with the man.
No, Kyrie liked playing with him because Kyrie didn't like playing with him. Because
he didn't make him better.
No. Multiple people.
He didn't make him play. He didn't make him better, and everybody kept calling him his dad.
No, multiple people.
Kyrie.
Multiple people. Again. This is not me. I don't know the brother. Never spoke to the brother. But
somebody said he made Kyle Korver better. Slap yourself.
Somebody
said he made Channing Frye better. Slap yourself.
He did make Channing Frye better. But multiple people. He kept Channing Frye in the league. G. Channing Frye not in the league without Bron, bro. He not in the league without that.
That mean he made him better?
Yes. Because he be at home right now. He'd have been on road trip 3 years ago. RJ too.
He been road tripping.
He'd have been at 6 years ago.
Somebody said Jeff Green. LeBron didn't make Jeff Green better.
He kept him in the league. Bron gave Jeff Green 3 more contracts. Dead ass.
If Jeff Green signed the Warriors, he still would have stayed in the league. Jeff Curry would have kept him in the league now.
Okay. The Warriors one of the best teams in basketball.
Exactly. That's the whole point. He just went to go play for a good team. LeBron did keep him in the league.
He helped.
Stop giving LeBron all his credit.
This
is my point with y'all. Whether it be coaches or players,
y'all
love giving LeBron all his damn credit, G. He don't deserve all his credit,
G. Playoffs, G. Bron lead the Cavs, what they do, G.
KD lead the Warriors, and Klay Thompson tear his goddamn ACL, and then Steph Curry break his hand halfway through the season. Stop lying. It's a lot more than LeBron leaving, G.
I said Bron lead the Cavs, they get trashed. KD lead the Warriors, they all right. We still picking them in the playoffs. We ain't picked the Cavs in the playoffs until LeBron came back.
No. You got to stop.
But Lakers, number 1 in the West, defense, or what you think? Number 1 in the West.
I mean, I say they're number 1 in the West. I'm not going to disrespect them. They the champions. I didn't think they was going to win the championship, and they are the champions. So I'm going to give them the credit. I got this dumbass LeBron shrine on my wall, even though I'm not a LeBron fan. Don't shake my hand for that. I did that for you. That's why it's on your side of the room. You see who's on my side of the room to go. I'm not going to leave you hanging on here, but that's about it. I'm not doing that for no real camaraderie reasons. This is my side. Stay on your side.
You put Giannis on my side?
I mean, he can come on my side. I don't give a damn.
Giannis on your
Then you
side.
can't have Jordan over here. You better find another jersey for your side.
I'll bring
man.
another jersey.
Bring another jersey then,
I'll
because
bring
you
one.
don't rock with this man.
I'll
You're not
bring
from
one.
the city. You don't rock. You from the city, but you don't rock with.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roller desk, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going.